Okay, and we are live again, this time with a little bit of company, for at least a little bit. Kiddo, I will need you to... Hang on, who's mine? Aaron. Aaron who? Aaron space. I don't know who that is. Okay, never mind. Alright. Link battle, set code 371999 and copy that. Control V. Around. Okay. Let me get your team sheet open. Oh, this is going to be a crazy set. Okay. A lot of weird Pokemon. Alright, we are ready. Go for it now. Alright, so they've got this really interesting team of, well, Rillaboom Standard, there's a Zapdos here, there's an Yveltal here, there's a, Centiskorch here, along with Zacian and Gastrodon. So, Gastrodon obviously puts a bit of a damper in our Kyogre plans, but I think that'll be okay. We'll have to make some interesting choices here, I think. Choose the team. We have fixed the Entei, so that will not happen again. It will not be super relevant in this match, although they do have Fake Out on Rillaboom. Yeah, I don't even know what my game plan is here. Zacian is probably a must-bring, as is something that can handle this Zapdos, which is a safety goggles set. I think Alecki is a very strong bring here, especially given... Yeah, it's an incredibly strong bring here. And I probably still want Tornadus just for like Tailwind support, although I'm thinking we'll start Alecki Entei. Yeah, that seems pretty strong as a beginning set. We're gonna bring Zacian here. It helps a lot with Yveltal and the opposing Zacian as long as we can outspeed it. Does a Moongus do a lot for me? I feel like it might. Like, this is not a Trick Room team, but it could be pretty big to get a redirect off against either of their flying types, really. Honestly, I feel like they don't want to bring Yveltal. My only concern is not having Tailwind, so we're gonna have to, for this first game, we're gonna try out having Alecki be our speed option, basically. Yeah, and the kiddo's here too. It's true. Not on my lap right now. I know you're not in the screen, but right now it's not. You don't need to be in the screen, okay? Alright, so interesting thing about this is that I can Max Lightning and just one-shot Zacian potentially. They do not have Tailwind. Here's... okay. Max Lightning also does a lot to Zapdos, so I think we're actually in a really good spot here. Because we can tank the Grassy Glide. I'm guessing that they max Zapdos. Actually, you know what? I think we just Eerie Impulse. Or even, we might protect this turn and then Eerie Impulse the Zapdos the next turn. Yeah, I like that. The Zapdos is running Rising Voltage, Hurricane, and Eerie Impulse itself. So I think it's good to protect the Lucky here. Although, nah, Eerie Impulse doesn't really do anything to me. But we're not really in that much danger. I'm going to Sacred Fire the Rillaboom. They might try to max Zapdos. They will have some speed control because of that, which will help them out. But I'm not sure how confident they feel in that. Okay. Into what? Senate Scorch. Okay, that's fine. We'll do good neutral damage at the very least. They're not maxing, which is fantastic for us. Here's the Sacred Fire. We are faster on Entei, so this is a pretty defensive set. That does a lot of damage to Senate Scorch, so fantastic. Hurricane does more than half, but with their own grassy terrain, we actually recover. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to go for Airstream on the Senate Scorch. Do I do that? And then I might protect the Entei. Because I don't think a Lucky is all that threatened right now. Hello, welcome. Hi, Josh. We've got Orion here watching as well. He's sipping on a smoothie. Yeah, it's going to be like kind of in and out throughout the day. I don't want to stream, just like have the stream running non-stop between sets, since it takes like an hour for each set to come back up. So it'll be just like a lot of back and forth. Let's see, do they choose to max? They don't. Are they protecting? They might be protecting. Good chance that they are. Yeah, okay. That's fine with me, honestly. I'm not concerned about that. Right, and they're Koba Berry too, so they will definitely survive this. I imagine we still do. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, never mind. We hardly do any damage there. Oh well, that's okay. Bit of a waste of a max, but we do get a speed boost, which could end up being significant. And they Hurricane into my Protect, which is perfect. We get some healing. And I want to Lightning the Zapdos this turn. While I... Yeah, okay, this is fine. I'm going to Lightning the Zapdos and I'm going to Sacred Fire the Senate Scorch again. Okay. It'd be big if we get a burn on Yveltal. We should just wreck the Zapdos here. Yep, there it goes. And the Yveltal's Assault Vest. We know all their Pokemon now. It was Rillaboom, Yveltal, Senate Scorch, and Zapdos. Let's see who they want to bring out here. Oh, we missed the Sacred Fire, which is a little annoying, but honestly, we can still end this Zapdos pretty hard, I think. Not the Zapdos, sorry, the Yveltal. The annoying thing is going to be that they probably want to switch the Yveltal out, so I could Airstream the Rillaboom. And I might go ahead and do that. Like Airstream Rillaboom and Sacred Fire into Yveltal for the Senate Scorch switch. I feel like that's a Senate Scorch switch is a weird thing to say, isn't it? I feel like there's a decent possibility that that's what they want to do, since I can just end Yveltal right here. That said, no, it's better. It's 100% better just to Helping Hand and Max Lightning the Yveltal, because they might be trying to bait this, basically. But we're going to change the terrain on them. Okay, so they actually went for the Rillaboom switch instead, so they want to keep the terrain, which is really interesting. And they did not max Zapdos. They went for Sucker Punch, which they were going for Entei. Nice. So Yveltal's just gone. Goodbye, Yveltal. Okay. They do get their terrain control, which is great for them. At the same time, I think we got this. The most dangerous thing in front of us is definitely the Scent of Scorch, so I'm going to go for that first. I almost feel like protecting Aleki. Like, we've got Rillaboom and Zacian in the back, so we need damage on the Scent of Scorch for sure. And I think they probably maxed the Scent of Scorch. But at this point, yeah, they're maxing. And I guess they probably go for max Flare, or, well, really the... Oh, no, okay, they're going for the max Rillaboom. They've got max Grass, max Strike, and max Bug as potential options here.
Is that a little dangerous?
No, I think we'll be okay, to be honest. Max Strike is probably their best move here, because it'll bring us back down to a neutral speed. That very nearly KOs the Scent of Scorch. Okay, yeah, but they're going for Drum Solo onto Aleki, which I... Oh, onto Entei. Which KOs? Really? Okay. Honestly, though, that's fine. Like, we just need to beat the Scent of Scorch, and then after that, Rillaboom wins for us. Not Rillaboom, Zacian wins for us. So, I'm gonna bring in Moongus first. And we're gonna bounce this turn. And protect on the Amoonguss. We're just stalling out its max first, basically, and then we're also stalling out electric terrain here. Sorry, grassy terrain. But we're definitely in a pretty commanding position. It's just a little bit scary because the Scent of Scorch is, you know, potentially dangerous. This is a very safe turn for us, though. If they protect this turn on the Scent of Scorch, they don't. Okay. Alright, so the next turn they can just protect the Scent of Scorch, which is... well, they have to... yep. Flare Blitz into protect. Okay. They have to guess correctly, like, what I'm going for here. Yeah, this ended up being kind of a useless pick for me. Are they protecting? Yeah, they just protect the Scent of Scorch. It's okay with me. Alright. Drum Solo gets the KO. This is getting a little bit closer than I wanted it to be. It's a crit. I don't think it mattered. It probably KO'd either way. Honestly, it's better than just some chip, to be honest. But, well, after the healing, it's not perfect. They're Rose Incense. Okay. Let me check how many turns of electric terrain we have. They are, yeah, they were Cobra Berry on the Scent of Scorch. I keep saying electric terrain. Let me check how many turns they have on the grassy terrain, because if it's almost gone, we should protect here. But, honestly, the most dangerous thing to Zacian here is Scent of Scorch, and Amoonguss can... they have 2 turns left. Yeah, okay, so I'm fine with Sacred Sword into Scent of Scorch. You are White Smoke, so that should be fine. And Rage Powder. Yeah. Yep, should be okay, I think. I think we're fine. The Rage Powder won't do anything to the Rillaboom. Which makes me think maybe I should have targeted the Rillaboom first, but I really want to get the Scent of Scorch out of here. Like, let's see how little damage the Glide did there. And now we can just double protect. So this game, yeah, this game's over. Because I should one-shot. I should one-shot with Behemoth Blade. And even if I don't... I didn't really need to protect with Amoonguss here. It's actually not useful for me at all. I might consider just dropping it this next coming game.
You won?
Yeah, I won. Okay, game 2, again, we have leverage. Since we've already got one win down, we can go a little crazy if we want to. That said, our lead is a little bit unbreakable for them. Like our lead in that last game. So I'm kind of feeling like we should do it again, to be honest. Aleki Entei all the way, but
You're gonna do the same thing all the way?
not all the way. I'm gonna drop Amoonguss and bring Tornadus instead. Should I do that? It's either bring Tornadus or bring Kyogre instead of Amoonguss. Tornadus doesn't feel wonderful though. It can taunt to like stop annoying protects and stuff like that. And obviously Tailwind is helpful if we end up in the Zacian Mirror. So I think I'll do that.
Again, the same one?
Yeah, same guy. We do 2, if not 3 games, and see who wins the most of them. Yeah, Gastrodon Centiskorch is fine. I could see a max here from Centiskorch, but I'm not convinced they're going to do it. I could also see a max from Gastrodon, which would be maybe a little scary. Yeah, actually, I guess I didn't really think that much about max Gastrodon, did I? Okay.
Yeah.
What do I want to do about that? Oh, I can Eerie Impulse, that helps. And Sacred Fire the Centiskorch again. Yeah, they're gonna max Gastrodon. We'll see, we'll see if this works out. I don't really know. Oh, okay, they're just maxing. Alright, I'm fine with that. I'm less scared of that, to be honest. Although they could still take a KO here.
We got max Gastrodon?
No, they didn't max Gastrodon.
Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna max again?
Nope, they went for G-Max Centiferno, which does KO. Okay. Not 100% ideal, but that's okay. Scald shouldn't do too much here. Yeah, we took that pretty well after the drop. Centiferno still does damage to Entei. Oh, because it's Fire Spin, it's not the... Alright, this is a little bit awkward because we don't have... I might be maxing Tornadus this game, it's gonna be weird. Like, helping hand max Airstream from Tornadus is what I'm thinking about doing here. Like I said, we had some leverage in this game, so we could afford to go a little crazy. We got Stab on this Airstream. It's very powerful. Losing a Lucky does not feel great, honestly. I should think about protecting it a little bit better going into my next game. I'm thinking it's possible that Amoonguss was still the right call just because they brought Gastrodon this time. This should still do a lot of damage even through Koba. I don't know if it's going to KO. I hope it does, but it's unclear. Nah, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any special attack investment on this thing. It's mostly used for support. But that is okay. Another Centiferno. Take that decently thanks to being maxed. And they yawn. Okay, that's not great. Well, because I'm going to fall asleep next turn. Alright. I could see max guards, and a max guard and protect. So I actually want to airstream the Gastrodon and Sacred Fire the Sun to Scorch here, I think. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because they want me to fall asleep. This way we at least get a little bit of damage onto the Gastrodon. But we will not be getting a Tailwind up, which is not perfect, not ideal.
They want you to fall asleep?
They do want me to fall asleep. Alright, so here's what we can do. Their max is over.
Yeah.
Because they've had 3 turns. I think. Pretty sure. Hang on. Let's make sure I counted right. Yeah, okay, I counted right. So we can extreme speed. I mean, we're not going to wake up with tornadoes this turn, so. But we can extreme speed into the Sun to Scorch. Well, no, we want a Sacred Fire into the Sun to Scorch. I don't know that extreme speed picks up that KO. It'd be close, but Sacred Fire looks like it would do enough. Yeah, we might lose this one. I think we went a little bit too crazy this game. We didn't bring enough damage. Seems like your lunch is probably ready, kiddo.
I can't get you now.
You gotta eat too. Okay, so we should, as long as we hit, take a KO here, which is obviously good. He is. There's Scald again. Okay, that KOs Entei, which is also obviously not... it's a crit. I don't know if it KOs otherwise. Speedy Entei would have been good into their Zacian, which is probably hanging out in the back here. Yeah, we went a little bit too crazy here. Can you stop leaning on me, please? Thank you. Okay, so it's Zacian v Zacian. We could obviously wake up here and Tailwind. Hopefully we wake up. I don't know if we're gonna. Who knows? It's impossible to say. I don't think we're gonna win this, though. Could also try to call a Protect and play rough the Zacian. If I get that right, I could win. Right now, it's looking like we probably won't. Especially if they get like a Scald Burn from the Gastrodon. Yeah, I'm thinking probably Yawn and Behemoth Blade this turn. But it's gonna be close no matter what here. Tornado stays asleep. So yeah. Play rough, connects this time. It doesn't even KO Zacian. Yeah, I think we're probably just out of luck for this round, or for this game. Yeah, and they really want to get rid of tornadoes. And they probably Yawn here, if I had to guess. Yep. And then they just double Protect, and I'm a sleepy Zacian. So that's going to be game on this one. We will come back and try to make smarter plays the next game. And by smarter plays, I mean we'll bring Pokemon that are better. Yeah, I think Tornadoes was 100% the wrong call here. Like, obviously they're just going to protect this turn. Unless they throw for some reason, but, like, they wouldn't. Yeah. So Gastrodon is very good into us. So we need to think about that a little more. There's the sleep. It's unclear if we'll survive a turn. I'm just going to forfeit here. There's not anything I can do. They've still got 3 Pokemon, so even if I take down one of these ones, they've got 2 Pokemon in the back, so... Alright. Finnegan, get. Okay. We're back in serious mode. Go. So do I think they're going to bring Gastrodon again? I think the answer is probably going to be yes.
Are you,
And so the question is, how do I get around that? The answer might end up being Kyogre Amoonguss. I know that Kyogre into Gastrodon kind of crazy thanks to the Storm Drain thing, but I just don't get baited into doing the max water first turn. Amoonguss is helpful. Let's see. I might go with a Lucky Zacian as well. Yeah. Could get a little awkward though. The Gastrodon was definitely the right adjustment on their end, so I'm almost positive they're going to bring it again. So I'm going to do that.
you're gonna do the same thing?
Nope, something different. So notably, the Zapdos is goggles, so that's going to be an important thing to deal with. Okay, but it's Gastrodon sent to Scorch. I am fine with that. Because I'm going to Energy Ball into the Gastrodon. Scorch shouldn't be able to KO us here in the rain. And I'll max Hailstorm the Gastrodon as well. And if they switch, what's the best thing they can switch in to take that? Honestly, the only thing they can switch in to take that would be Zacian. I could also max Guard, I suppose, because they'll probably Yawn Kyogre. Yeah, maybe it's actually Energy Ball Protect here. That's what I'll do. Okay, yeah, they switched Gastrodon out into Rillaboom. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, they just protect Send to Scorch too. I'm fine with that. That makes a lot of sense. They don't want to, like, you know, bluff a, yeah, they don't want to bluff a, hang on, words. Doing a lot of slurping. It's very distracting. Yeah, they don't want to bluff a, God. Basically, they didn't want me to Water Spout thinking that they were going to switch. I want to Rage Powder and switch into Zacian here. And they might just max the Rillaboom, but I think that'll be okay.
Which one you guys switch?
Kyogre. Switching Kyogre out to Zacian. Because I don't want Kyogre to get hit by a big grass move. Zacian can take it. Okay. I'm good with that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, honestly. I could have considered... What are they going to do here? Just glide. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I take that just fine. This is going to be a lot of like attempting to position. I'm expecting another switch out here. But I'm still going to target the Gastrodon. Maybe even double target. That doesn't feel perfect. Nah, I'll Behemoth Blade the Rillaboom here. Right? Because, like, basically what I'm trying to accomplish here is trade Gastrodon for Zacian. And that would be okay with me. But yeah, okay, they're going to switch back to Scentiscorch, which I think probably still takes a decent amount of damage from this, but not like a million. But if they yawn me this turn, or if they scald me, I guess they're either yawning or scalding. I'm not sure which, but they should lose Gastrodon here. Yeah, okay, they're yawning. I can just switch next turn. I don't mind the yawn. And this should just one-shot, right? Yeah, we're good. Okay, so that takes away basically all of the problems that we were having getting Kyogre out and going ham. So I just need to decide how I want to switch here. There's Zacian, and that's fine. They haven't maxed yet, but I haven't maxed yet either. I'm gonna Rage Powder. Or do I Spore? Maybe I Spore, actually, into the Zacian, right? No. I'm not gonna Spore into the Zacian. I am gonna Rage Powder. And switch to Aleki.
I think I don't hear any more smoothie.
Did you drink all the smoothie? Oh yeah, it feels like you did. Wow.
Lunchtime, just if you come take bites, you can come back and visit Drew. So come take a bite, then.
So take a bite, kiddo. It's okay, but I'll tell you what happened.
The faster you come take a bite, the faster you can come back.
Oh, Max Scentiscorch.
Yep, they max Scentiscorch. Fun stuff. You know. Okay. Alright, that's totally fine with me, actually. So I can do one or two things here. I'll survive this easily. Yeah, in the rain. It's a 2-hit KO, but that's okay. Zacian protected, Scentiscorch went for max Centiferno. Here's the thing. We can max Lightning now while we Rage Powder, and that either KOs Zacian or gets Rillaboom in without its terrain. So I am good with that. And what I'll be positioning for now... Yeah, what I'll be positioning for now is going to be getting Kyogre in next to my Max Aleki where I can Airstream and then get the KO. Sorry, Airstream and then go for Water Spout. Can you stop aiming on me, please? I need you to just stand up. Stand up all on your own accord. So I've run this multiple times. Unless this thing is like a really bulky Zacian, it should KO. And here's another Rage Powder. Here's the Max Lightning. Good night, Zacian. There we go. We crit. Could have mattered if this was a bulky Zacian, but honestly I don't know that it was. Oh, they went Overgrowth. Interesting. That means Amoonguss survives even longer. Because that barely did damage at all.
No.
Yeah, we should be fine here, I think. Rain's over, but that's okay because we're going to be switching Kyogre back in. The only question is going to be how much Grassy Glide does to Alecki. But even if it does a ton, I think we'll be okay. Because Glide should KO the Rillaboom. Because it's not going to be maxed. As long as it doesn't like crit and KO or something, right? But I can just Rage Powder again here to take the Scorch attack. I've basically invalidated the Scorch this whole game. And we'll Airstream the Rillaboom. Oh, okay, they went for Fake Out. Do I mind that? I don't think I do, honestly. We're going to Airstream, we're going to KO the Rillaboom, and then after that it's just going to be switch into... Did it survive? Uh-oh. I'm actually not sure if it survived there. It did. Wow, okay. Oh, but they're going for Centiferno. Yeah, it doesn't quite KO. Okay. Is that scary? Let's see. A little bit. I could have considered going Max Lightning there. Actually, yeah, Max Lightning would have been better. So that I could get rid of the terrain, no matter what the situation is. Because now Rillaboom is a slight danger to Kyogre. But their max is over. Like, honestly, I don't mind going Energy Ball onto the Rillaboom, and I'll just try to Airstream the Scorch, but we probably lose both Pokemon here, but I think it'll end up being fine. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go Flare Blitz for my last tiny bit of HP. They are running Protect on the Rillaboom.
Are you go for something out?
Yeah, I've got 2 Pokemon left. Yeah, so they are running Protect on the Rillaboom, but I am also running Protect on Kyogre, and I'm not really... I don't know, what do I think? I mean, I do think Protect on Rillaboom is a likely play here. So the question is going to be, I guess, can Scorch beat Zacian in the rain? And I think the answer is probably no, especially since they've got Flare Blitz and they're going to keep damaging themselves. The only concern is going to be the fact that right, oh yeah, it actually walls Zacian pretty well, doesn't it? All of my attacks are not very effective. Okay. Do I want to call a Protect? Oh, it's such a hard turn. Gosh. I think I'm going to call no Protect here. Let's see if I'm wrong.
Do you Protect?
They do Protect. Okay. Alright. Well, that could swing the game, actually. That really could swing the game. Here's Flare Blitz. Please no burn. If we get burned, it's over. Okay, no burn. Recoil damage is nice. Yeah, the Max Lightning on Alecki was a much better play, I think. Like, basically no matter what I do. I could go for a double here. I think it's probably better to go for damage. Kyogre's going to take a hit here, for sure. So, I want to double the... I don't want to double the Scorch. That would be a bad plan. because then Send a Scorch could potentially like protect, and then I don't do any damage to Rillaboom. So we're taking a glide here. We probably don't survive it. Yeah. So we have to hope that we KO Sent a Scorch here, or survive Flare Blitz with enough HP to take another one. Oh, never mind. We went for Rillaboom. Okay. Yeah, we have to hope that we survive Flare Blitz, basically. And don't get burned. We can't... Power Whip? Power Whip? That's a throw. We should win this now. Because they didn't do enough damage to me. We can get 2 attacks off now. No more grass. Okay.
I think you're gonna win.
I think so too. Only thing to do now is Behemoth Blade. Do a lot of damage. Potentially KO? I don't think it does, but like with Flare Blitz damage. It's a close game.
For them?
For me.
Yeah.
They protect. I'm not sure why. Oh, they're trying to stall out rain. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah, if they stall out rain, how many turns of rain do we have? 2. Okay. Yeah, if they stall out rain, then they can win. So they're going to go for, I guess, the triple here? No, they're not. Let's see how much this does. If it just one-shots, it was always fine, but, like, this got closer than it needed to be. I think it survived with just a little. Yeah, it did. Oh, that was a crit. Wow, okay. That crit obviously helps a lot. We'll survive this, and Flare Blitz should KO itself. Unless they also crit. Oh my god. No, that wasn't a crit. Wow. What a close game. Okay, so that was me going 1-2, and we ended up with both Pokemon off the field here. Wow. Okay, that's the game. And that's the tournament too. So thanks for everyone for being here. I may or may not play more rounds, but I really got to go shopping today, so I probably will drop here. Let's talk to my opponent here. Okay. All right, well, see y'all next time, and yeah, what an interesting set of games there. That was so close. Max Lightning would have saved me in the end there. That was my note on that one, is that if I had Max Lightning instead of Airstreaming, I got greedy and hoping I could just KO the Rillaboom. But yeah, if I had Max Lightning, I would have had Terrain Control, and Grassy Glide would not have been a concern at all. I could just Behemoth Blade Water Spout all day long. So, pretty easy adjustment to make in that end game there. Pretty important note, I think. So, good game. Adios, guys.